Bye.
Welcome to our never adventures, where we roam and explore. A family of treasure hunters seeking more and more. With magnets we fish for trash and treasures deep below. Metal detecting in the fields where secrets grow. Cleaning up our world, one place at a time. Making a difference, one step at a time. Together we're stronger, a family of might. Protecting our planet with all of our might. We're cleaning up our world, one place at a time. Making a difference, one step at a time. Together we're stronger, a family of might. Protecting our planet with all of our might. We're cleaning up our world, one place at a time, making it a better place for all of human.
Happy 2025, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Thank you all for joining us. We truly appreciate that. Let's go through here and say hello to everybody. Hello, Joe from Michigan Gyms. Hello, Mary, Brockton, Bucky, Mad Mag. How you doing, brother?
Hey, everybody.
Go here where I can scroll down. Hello, Ken. Hello, Chew. Hello, Robert and Melissa. Happy New Year's. Hello, Mark. Mr. Shannon Dalton. Hello, Sonoma County.
Big movie.
Hello, big movie fan.
Did you already say hi to Mary?
Yes, I said hi to Mary.
Okay. Can't forget Mary.
I didn't want to get in trouble. Thank you, big movie fan. Hello, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
I think we made it to the bottom.
I think so.
We appreciate you all joining us on this first day of 2025. Hope everybody had a good night last night. When 2025 rolled in, I was asleep.
Yeah.
So I knew it would make it whether I was awake or not. So
We were asleep about an hour
slept
before.
in.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was not prepared because we got to show our gifts that we got. Are you lost?
Mm-hmm.
We did the premiere a while ago, and every time I'd write something or she'd write something, we didn't know what each other was writing, and we wrote basically the same exact thing.
Every comment almost.
Hi, Talca. Happy New Year. I don't have a hangover, Mary. I don't drink. We've been married getting closer to 22 years, and she's probably seen me drink 2 or 3 beers in that many years.
Maybe 3.
I don't drink, Mary. Sweet tea or, well, I don't even drink that anymore. I drink sugar-free root beer or water. That's about it. But we're hoping everybody has a great 2025.
Yes.
I was thinking back on 2024. Actually, I thought back to 2023 because I think our last hunt of 2023 is when you found all those quarters, like 48 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 30 some, and she was putting it on me big time till just before we left, and I found a silver ring, which kind of helped me get back.
He's always got to outdo me. Always.
And it was luck. I know one time we were magnet fishing and she was tired. She's like, let's go. I said, let me throw one more time. I'm going to find a pew. And I threw it in there. I'm talking and I felt the magnet click something. I said, I think I got an AR. And I started rattling off all this stuff. When I pulled it up, it was sure enough a pew. And she's like, I can't believe you. But it was luck. And then the beginning of 2024, we went somewhere undetected. We found quite a bit of change, a lot of clad. If you've seen the video before the live, we had a lot of really cool relics that we found. We don't get the opportunity a lot to hunt places with a lot of cool relics. The the place we were at, I had permission on the property next to it. Didn't have permission on the property. And I was talking to a guy that was mowing where we had permission. And he said, oh, you got to talk to such and such, which I couldn't tell you what his name is. And he told me what he drove. And he got done mowing and went on, and we're detecting along, turned around, and there's that truck he told us about. And I went over, and the gentleman was sitting in the truck. And I said, was wondering if we have permission to detect over there on that little bit of property. It's probably.
Hey, FMG, Brad.
Hi, Brad. How you doing, brother? There's probably 4 or 5 acres there, maybe. He said, you just have fun and you dig all you want over there. So I went over there the day he told me we could, but the grass was probably.
Have a great night, Big Movie. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian. The grass was probably about 2 foot high.
Yeah.
So I couldn't swing in there too much. And then we just kind of blew it off. And then the day we found all that stuff, we were going actually to another spot, and we drove by there. And I said, hey, that grass is short. You want to go in there? She's like, oh, I don't care. So it paid off. And we went back one more time since then, and we found some more cool stuff. And the permission that I told you that we got, which is about a city block, there was a hotel on the video, back in the 1800s, on the property where we got permission there.
Thanks for coming in, Brad.
And all right, Brad, I hope you and the family are doing well, and wish you a happy new year. I hope everything goes great for you.
Happy New Year, Big Movie.
And then the property, I got permission that we've been a couple times. I guess we've been there 3 times.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did too. I had no idea what it was because it looked almost like a little hammer or something. So my boy Wicked Digger, I sent him a picture, and he said that was used to open and close, which it would have had a little wooden handle, but it said it was used to open and close the windows on the trains. And where we were detecting is close to a train track. So, hi, Grandma Kelly.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
So I was more excited about it once I found out what it actually was, because I didn't have a clue. But this other permission we got had a hotel on it in the 1800s also, and we found some cool stuff there. I'm not exactly sure when the first one of those videos is coming out, because I try to. We went out today, I'll make that video, and however many videos I've got will be how many weeks down the road it is before that video comes out. I usually don't jump forward on my videos too much. When we went to that hunt with Brian Tri-Valley, he was anxious for me to put it on, so I did jump it ahead of some.
Oh, goodness.
But we had a great time there, found some cool stuff. We're going back to places we've been several times, which we've detected them pretty hard. And we're digging more trash, but we're also digging more relics because we went through and got the majority of high tones out of there. So we're going back through digging the repeatables and seeing what we can come up with that way. But we've been to this other permission 3 times, and I've found a bucket lister 3 times, all 3 times. And when the 3rd video from that place comes out, you guys ain't going to believe it, because I didn't believe it myself. What I found and where I found it was
crazy.
Yeah. And it just so happened that Brittany and Beard Light.
Thanks, Shannon.
Yes, thank you, Shannon. Stopped by for a little bit. So
he used the baby to rub it in my face.
I did not. I gave it to him, and I told him to hide it from Chi Chi. And we went down there, and I turned the camera on, and I said, show Chi Chi what you found. And you will see whenever that video comes out, I did get her face, and you will see the anger on her face. But the crazy thing is, we had both been around that area where I found it 4 or 5 times. because
We
the
were close to it anyway.
yeah, the lady, her and her husband, the lady's dad left her the place, and her uncle lost his military ring there. So we went in that one area multiple
Trying to find that
times
ring.
trying to recover that ring for him, which we still haven't
They
found.
don't know if it's silver, gold. They don't have
Yeah,
any
we-
clue. Hey, Brockton.
Hi, Brockton. We don't know. Hi,
Hey, Auntie
Mama. How are you, beautiful lady?
Happy New Year, lady.
Happy New Year's. But we don't know what material it's made out of, and we've dug countless pull tabs in this area.
He is being a
Nails.
punk, Bob. He's always a punk. Every hunt.
I'm not a punk.
Yes.
Why am I a punk?
You're the cutest punk I've ever seen, but you're still a punk.
But why am I a punk?
Because you are.
So
I did, Shannon.
what?
I have a Chris $2 bill. I would bet that she called you a punk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did.
Oh yeah.
She would have called me more on the last hunt on that property if
Yeah.
Little Beard Light hadn't have been there. She had to control herself.
Mhm.
And I don't know if the video has come out yet or if it's coming up, but she said, turn that camera off so I can say what I want to say to you.
Blessings to you too, Auntie Mama. Thank you.
Trying to remember because well, I can't say what I found because I'd give it away. But you know, everybody has their own little bucket list thing that they want to find. And the first time we went,
I have a lot of them.
I guess each time we went, my main focus was trying to recover this ring for this lady because they're nice enough to let us
Yeah.
dig there. They said, we're welcome back
Really
anytime,
nice.
dig all we want. So I'm trying really hard to find this ring. So that's the main thing on my mind. And when I pulled the first bucket lister out, I was shocked.
I found some bucket listers there too.
Yes, we have found some incredible stuff there.
Mhm.
Even possibly some shiny. But I won't say whether we have or not. But this place, I go by it all the time. And as a detectorist, you see a property and you're imagining there's seeded dimes
Yeah.
and there's silver dollars, and you know, you just imagine all these different things. And to actually get the permission, and we're finding things we didn't expect to find. And the second time we went, she had dug and turned and went the other way, and I went maybe 5 feet past where she stopped, found my second bucket lister.
Yep.
And then the last time was the third bucket lister.
Mhm.
But we found the old mason jar lids.
You know
lot
what I'm
of
going to do with your bucket listers? I'm going to hit you with the bucket. How about that?
Whatever you think. But yeah, we both found some really cool stuff. She found something cool today that we've got to clean up and see what it really
Yeah.
is. We went back to the place that we took. We went there the other day and found tons and tons of clad.
And then we took Beard Light back. I'm going to Brockton. And we took him to a different spot because we had cleaned out where we were the day before. And he didn't find much. It was not a good spot. And we went back over it today, and there was really nothing there. So,
Yeah.
but he is excited with a pull tab. So it was fun for him.
Yeah, he don't care if it's nail
And
pull tab, it doesn't matter.
We enjoy seeing him get excited over anything. So it was fun for all of us, really.
And he's got a jar that it's got every nail, every pull tab, everything
Everything he's ever
he's
found.
ever found in it, because yeah, he gets excited over all of it. And
I
and
didn't
we
find anything, but something found me. What was that, Mary?
went back over it today some, and really it's what he was finding was pull tabs. And
Mhm.
this is a pretty good sized park. It's probably 200 acres.
Yeah.
So we made a big loop out into part of it we had never been on before. And I think I end up with a couple quarters, a couple.
You can keep that. Snow. Hey, Zaxon,
Hi, Zaxon.
you can keep the snow. We don't need it right now.
But we didn't find much there, so we pretty much canceled out at least half the park as far as I'm sure there's stuff there. There's just not consistent stuff. When you're going 20, 30 minutes without a signal, and then you get a penny, it's not worth your time.
Yeah.
But before we left, she had picked up, she thought was a penny and 3 or 4 nickels. So we're going to take Beard Light back there next time so he can start out there.
We're not having GP and Mama Bird up tonight, are we?
No, I need to talk to them
Yeah,
and
we need to
invite
ask
them up,
but
though.
we haven't yet. So it won't be this live. I don't know whose live they're getting on.
No, I don't either.
I wonder if it's Jersey. I don't know.
No, I think Rachel has somebody else.
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
I will be right back, though.
Okay. Don't get lost.
I might get lost.
You don't like
Maybe.
snow, Mary? I like it sometimes when you want to play in it, but if you have to get out and go to work and all that stuff, it's no fun. Oh, okay, gotcha. Zaxon said it's a joke pushing for the next meetup.
Well,
Pushing for the meetup, yeah.
yeah, we would honestly like to
Yeah, we need to ask them.
get with them and possibly do a live together
Yeah, that'd be fun.
where we're all 4 together, because they're like 20, 25 miles from us. In fact, we were in their town today metal detecting.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go over some stuff. So Rob and Charlie
Oh, yeah.
have awesome lives, and they were doing a Christmas live. So Risha and I donated a box of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. Koozies,
From all different
stickers,
channels.
yeah, from stickers from all different channels.
Magnets.
We donated a was it a Morgan dollar?
They will, I'm sure, Zaxon, because I already like it. I just don't know how to do it yet. I
Yeah.
have all the stuff to do it. I just haven't tried it.
Was it? What did we donate? A Morgan dollar?
No,
A peace dollar. Okay,
1922, I
So
think.
we donated a peace dollar, and
Greenish brown Christmas.
there was one race
Hey, Sterner.
that
Thanks for coming in.
they were doing a giveaway for first and DAL, which I had just happened to be DL. So I won this.
Won a Morgan dollar.
Won a Morgan dollar, 1921 Morgan. And I looked it up, and if I remember correctly, this was the last year for the Morgan dollar. And that was donated
show me,
by Martin Randolph. So I want to thank
Yeah.
him for that. And I don't remember what live you won this on.
Was it Silver Paws?
It might have been on Silver Paw.
Uh-huh.
But this is her 3rd or 4th bag, Zaxon. That's why. Hey, show me Stacker. How you doing, brother? This is her 3rd or 4th bag that she's won, and this is from Megadog, and it says 1/4 gram of gold is in here, at least 1/4 gram, gold and gems.
Brockton, you know what DAL is? Dead ass last.
So we've got to learn how to pan gold.
We need to.
She has won actually.
Shane.
Hi, Shane. She has actually won, I think, 2 gold panning kits.
Yeah,
'Cause we have 2 boxes in there.
and I think that's the 3rd or 4th bag of
Yeah, pay dirt.
that
And,
I need to do.
That's her at least 2nd from Megadog.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember if I showed before or not, because I won a bag from Gentleman Prospector.
Yes, you did.
So there's your little,
Brockton, that's your nickname.
whoa, Megadog put this
Brockton equals DAL.
fossil. I know you can't see it real clear, but he put that fossil in the bag. Even
$10 in the swear jar. Risha fell for it.
Even sent this lottery ticket and a Mega Dog koozie. I don't know that Mega Dog sells any of this. From my understanding, he donates a lot of it. And that's her second or third one from Mega Dog, so we really appreciate that.
No. It don't bother you when he sings the Iron Eagle song when he sees you.
No, I don't care. It don't bother me any.
Mega Dog does have nice stuff.
And center this. Well, it's not coming up.
No,
Arrowhead.
that's really cool.
Sticker. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
No, but it's cool looking.
And a candy cane.
Ooh, it's I think it's a gem.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, very good.
So yeah, we want to get with Mama Bird and Gentleman Prospector and have
I'm
them
ignoring Shane.
guide us through
Don't you ignore Shane Brockton. That's not
panning
right.
gold. And I caught part of their live last night. I wish I would have caught more, but I didn't get the opportunity. But they're talking about some kind of a get together for gold panners. I'm
Oh, that'd be
assuming in
cool.
Missouri,
That would be cool.
because they said there's a campground and they can get the whole campground to where just the gold panning people's going to be there. And he
That
said it
would
was
be awesome.
close to it wherever they're going to pan gold. So yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's got 2 full kits, and all I won was a gold pan. I have 1 pan, so we got enough to do that.
That's cool.
Oh, Mary's got some pay dirts for sale.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
First run. That's awesome.
I missed all the dang lives on 200-mile run. I got
Sold the wrong parts for. Oh no. Yeah, that'd be aggravating.
it would be. But we've had a pretty fun day.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that everybody's 2025 is at least as good as 2024, or I hope it's better.
Yes.
For me, as far as detecting, I don't know. It would
There you
take a
go,
lot
Larry.
to make it better. When I found the
Yeah.
5 silvers in the 1 hole in Wisconsin, that's going to be hard to beat for me. Because there was a Walker, a silver quarter, and 3 Merc dimes. To find that again, something like that, or beat that myself is going to be hard. I know people's found bigger silver spills, but for me, that was probably a find of a lifetime.
Yeah.
You've
That's
got
cool, Brockton.
half a gram of gold and whatever else. Can't wait to pan that. Yeah.
The stress of being self-employed, yes. I can imagine.
I'm hoping before long I can realize the stress of unemployment.
Yeah.
It's getting closer every day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when the day is, but it's getting closer. I get in trouble all the time because I haven't retired yet. I don't think I could work for myself because I would probably not bid the right amount, and then something would go wrong and I'd probably lose my shirt trying to do it. Yeah. I mean, I got a buddy that right out of high school, him and another buddy, one guy's dad was a plumber, and then the other guy went and learned how to do plumbing from his this other guy's dad. And the one that's dad was a plumber, he would become a maintenance guy at a company. He never did do any plumbing, but the other kid, he's plumbed his whole life, and he was 7'1", so there was places a little awkward for him to get into being a 7'1" plumber. Zaxxon, do you do diesel repair along the road? Hi, Hunter. But I had thought about that a long time ago when I did a lot of construction. That's when the real work starts. It may be, Mark. My dad said I wouldn't enjoy retirement as much as I think I would, but I've been off work. This is my second week because they closed the plant down for 2 weeks over Christmas and New Year's, and I've enjoyed not having to get up and go to work. But it's also all I've ever known my whole life is get up and go to work. So it will take some adjustment to realize I don't have a job someday. T. You need to just set a date, sign the papers. You won't regret it. But understand needing to get your surgeries wrapped up first. But we can't wait for you to put your feet up and enjoy life. Yeah, thanks, T. Yeah, that's been one of the holdups is the surgery, because I had the surgery on my left hand and elbow probably 8 or 9 years ago. So I know what I'm looking forward to. And I really want to get both arms done at the same time because I'm not a big fan of being put under. Risha shook her head no. We had high hopes.
Had high hopes. I thought I found gold today, but it is a first for me. Pretty cool. It's a chain bracelet. It's got both ends on it.
Yeah, it's all there.
It was 1112 on the Manicore, which is gold range, so I was excited. But I'm still excited.
Yeah, that's still an awesome find.
Yeah, I've never found one like that. So
that's how she started 2025.
yeah. It's no fun to retire because you're sick. Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. But I don't like, I get in trouble. I got in trouble from her when I had the surgery on the.
Hey, Indiana Tones.
Hi, Indiana. When I had the
Thanks,
ulnar
Captain.
nerve and carpal tunnel surgery on the left arm before, they gave me pain medication to help with the pain. We went out of the hospital or whatever place it was across the street, got me a sandwich, and I took one pain pill with that sandwich. And then when we got home, she kept trying to give me one later with food, and I said, give me half of one, and we threw the rest away.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of taking pills.
And I don't
And-
want to, I always tell them I don't want anything that I'm going to get addicted to.
Yeah. And being put under where you're not aware of what's going on, there's always that chance you don't ever wake up. So when I do the surgery, I'm probably going to do both arms at the same time so I don't have to get put under twice. And also when I'm healed, both arms are healed instead of one gets done and then I have to go and do the other one. They're both done at the same time.
Then I can be out detecting FaceTime and I'll be like, hey, look what
That's-
you could have found.
I hope you do. You could be doing that now while I'm at work, but you don't. So I know you're not
No.
going to.
No.
You and Dad can go out and argue with each other over who has the best find. Thought Ken would be hard to live with when he retired because he can't sit still and it drives me nuts. But he loves going out and he puts
Puts us in the garage.
in the garage other days. So
Yeah.
he's adjusted well. Hi, firefighter.
Hey, firefighter.
Happy New Year. I think I'm kind of that way, T, because she'll be sitting there and I'll get up and I'll go look out the front window. I'll go look out the back window. And she's like, would you sit down? Well,
Yeah, I can't call Dad a punk.
you could.
Yeah, then I'd have to run.
So I got a new GoPro, got an 11. I used that 8 for 4 years or over 4 years.
Mhm.
And it was getting to where it's giving me some fits. Well, I am not very technically inclined, so I didn't realize I could take it from 4K to 1080p. So I've got some footage of me and Dad. I took him
A fishing Saturday.
Saturday. He'd been wanting to go up to Truman Dam fishing. So we went up there, caught some catfish, and I videoed it. Then I get home and I want to make a video. Well, my phone won't support it, the 4K. And it said, download this, download this, download this. So I downloaded everything.
Like 4 different
Yeah, and
PDF.
and it still wouldn't work. So I've got to figure out how to do it on my computer. He was in the hospital for New Year's Day. Shannon, I guess all of a sudden he couldn't hear. My 8 sucks too, bro. Definitely.
Taking fits. Yeah.
Well, I've used it for 4 years, Brockton, and I'll get there. And I've
Gets distracted.
abused it
Squirrel.
quite a bit. And so I had a cracked piece on it for 3 years. But anyway, Shannon, he I guess all of a sudden he couldn't hear nothing out of his left ear. So my sister took him to the hospital, and as far as I know, he still can't, but he had some stuff in there, and they
Hey,
give him
Kenneth.
some medicine, and hopefully it gets better. But his sinuses had been bothering him, and they were bothering him the whole time we were fishing. But he caught some fish, and I want to get that video made, put out there. We didn't have no great big catfish, but we had a lot of memories, and that's what a lot of it's about, is the memories of being able to go back and look at what we did, 20, 30 years from now, when I'm not here no more, the grandkids, great grandkids can say, hey, what was Pawpaw doing such and such time? And they can go on YouTube and they can click and say, oh, look at what he
Yes.
found.
Thanks, Kenneth. Or Shannon. Sorry.
Thank you, Shannon.
I was reading Bob's comment. Hi, Kenneth, and that one
Oh, yeah.
together. So.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
You accused me of it, and then you turn around.
Hey,
and do
just because I'm senile doesn't mean.
it. Well, I didn't know that, Brockton, because I don't know nothing about computers. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. I'm lucky to be able to do a live stream and put a video out. But I got it switched. I went to YouTube to find out how to do it, and then went through the steps of how going from 4K to 1080p. What are you laughing about, punk?
You're still learning the Roku remote.
Hi, Dirt Devil. Happy New Year. Yeah, we decided if I was going to retire, we're going to have to do away with some things. And we've had Dish for I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
And it's gotten outrageous on how much it is a month. So we still got to call and cancel by the 6th. But she won that money from Brian at that hunt. She wanted a Roku TV. So we had, where I'm sitting now is where the antler tree was. We're on the complete opposite side of the room now, where the couch was before. It's now on the wall, a 65-inch TV. Whatever we needed a 65-incher for, I don't know, but we got one. And it's Roku.
I'm
And
blind.
huh?
Because I'm blind.
But Brittany helped us set it up, helped her set it up, and I think
John helped hang it.
John, I'm talking about setting the TV up, how to look for videos, movies,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Apps, all that jazz.
Yeah, John helped hang it. He done most of it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was an adventure because it wouldn't have worked with where the recliners and the couch and everything was. So the antler tree had to be moved, and everybody else was like, okay, we're stepping back because we're not getting yelled at. And the only one that helped me was Beard Light because he knew he wouldn't get yelled at.
He's the only one that doesn't get yelled at. Thank you, Brockton.
Yeah, they are cheaper than new glasses.
Yeah, I had to get
Daredevil.
new. Your Highlander is at 22,000, 220,000. Yeah, I had to get new glasses a couple months ago.
Yeah.
The glasses I'd got before
Crazy.
that, I had 2 or 3 years because you're supposed to get new ones every year. Scratch proof lenses and all that. And me and Dad was up north, and one of us had got a deer, so I called it in, and I just set them in the little cup holder right there. I thought, well, they're scratch resistant, and I didn't know where I'd put the case at that time, and they weren't in there. Maybe up and down the road 2 or 3 miles, and then I thought I better put them in the case, and I picked them up, and they were scratched all to pieces. So I wore them scratched all up for a long time, but they were too expensive.
Paying all that for the scratch proof.
Yeah. And it was in the little cup holder in the truck, so I still don't understand how they got all scratched up. Toyota for the win. My dad can take an automobile, and it doesn't matter what brand it is, how many miles is on it, and he can drive it for 20 years.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any difference.
because he goes 5 miles an hour everywhere he goes.
When I was a kid, he bought a brand new 76 GMC 2-wheel drive pickup with a 6-cylinder and 3-speed on the column. And he had to put a new shifting tube in it because he shifted so much. He had to drive to Springfield and back, which from where he lived to there was about 35 miles there, 35 back. And I think at 280,000 miles, he took it in to have a valve job done. And he used Pennzoil, and everybody's like, oh, that's the worst oil in the world. And the mechanic said, yeah, we won't get this part. And they opened it, and they said that was the cleanest engine they'd ever worked on in their life. They did the valve job and said it didn't need a valve job, but that's what he wanted done. And about 350 or 60,000 miles, he parked it. It sat in the field for 3 or 4 years. Vehicle I had wasn't running right. And he said, we'll get that license. So I drove it for about 3 or 4 years. I got another vehicle and took it back out there and parked it. It sat in his field 5 or 6 years. A guy driving down the road seen it, stopped and bought it. And Dad seen him for, I don't remember how many years now. That guy would go about it in the mornings and back through at night. And he drove it several years. So I have no idea how many miles that old truck had on it. It had a bunch.
Bet you that truck's still running with the original engine. I bet it
It
is too.
probably is. But there was a kid up the road, and the truck's sitting out here right now. It's a 70 Chevy pickup. And the kid rebuilt the engine, a 350, first time he ever rebuilt an engine. Hello, headed to the creek, decided to sell it. So Dad bought it. And he probably drove that truck 15, 18 years.
Yes, Brockton.
Story time with Beard, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they were, Zachs, and them old straight 6-cylinders were pretty awesome. When I was younger, I could take a brand new automobile and drive it a month and it'd blow up.
Change the oil every 3,000,
Yeah.
no matter what. Yep.
And that's
You
what
gotta
he,
remember that.
If he gets within 100 miles or so, Shannon, he's getting that oil change. He's got a 2012 Ford now that's got that V6 turbo. And I think it had 80 or 90,000 miles when he bought it, and he's probably had it, what, 10 years
It's been a while.
at least?
Mhm.
And there was some sensor went out on it, told him that it was low on oil and it would die, and they figured out what sensor it was, and he's not had any trouble since.
Yeah, Sonoma. Good idea. How many times have you heard every single story? I can't even begin to count.
Yeah, the most Plant 6s were pretty good. Worked out $700.
Mhm.
Rear brake overall, it sucks. Well, honestly, the engines anymore last better than they did back then. The old 350s, when you got around 70, 80,000 miles on them, they needed rebuilt for the most part.
Have a good night, Shannon. Thanks for coming in.
All right, Shannon, thank you, brother. Yeah, we're not going to stay on here a whole lot longer. I figured we'd stay on here about an hour tonight,
That's right, Brockett.
then do a Rachel raid. At least you know what the answer is as soon as you ask a question. But we wanted to come on here and wish everybody a happy 2025.
And we've got 3 sticker boards full now. I believe I've gotten everybody on there. I don't think there's any extra. Well, there might be a couple that we don't have on there because we just got them.
Yeah, you got
So I've got to start a 4th board.
you got
and-
Mega Dog.
Yep.
I like my Shaz sticker. I never thought I'd ever get one,
Yeah.
and that come in a
Pretty
sticker pack.
gotten
But
a
we
lot.
don't have a whole lot of UK ones. We got
Mhm.
Magnet Mad Mom and Dad. That's from the UK. I don't know where that Arky Treasure Hogs or that Silver Assassin one's from. There's Michigan Jim.
Yeah, we do. We need one of those.
Black Country
Love you
Canal.
too, Auntie Mama.
Love you,
Have a
Mama.
great night. Happy New Year.
Wish you and Uncle Daddy a wonderful 2025.
Yes. Mary's back.
Yeah, I don't think we have a Dirt Devil
No.
sticker. We were pretty good about when we got them, putting them on boards. But at some point in time, it seems like we didn't get as many stickers as we used to. Love you too, Mama. Of course, we used to be on the lives and in giveaways and things like that more than we are now. Part of that's we're tired when we get home. Part of that is Beard Light is here, and pretty much you've seen him when we've had lives. You are involved in whatever he's playing. And if Chi-Chi is tired for a second and sets down, then it's Papa's turn.
Yep.
And he's always got a plan for Chi-Chi and
Oh my
him
gosh.
to
It's
fight Papa as
Yeah.
soon as he gets home.
It's either we're throwing the little red balls that are like, are they like foam or something?
Yeah, they're like little foam balls.
And that or dart guns or Nerf guns, not dart guns.
Yeah, Nerf guns.
Balloons. We attack you with balloons.
Yeah. I never know what's going to happen when I open that door when
It's
I come
fun.
home from work. But now that he's in school, she only gets him on Fridays or holidays.
I just posted in the chat our address if anybody wants to do a sticker swap.
Says pin message
Oh, duh.
at the top.
I was trying to read it.
Yeah, if you don't have our sticker and you want one, or if
Night
you got
firefighter.
night, Happy New Year. Do appreciate you coming in. We used to
That's
stay up.
awesome, Mary. You have 6 sticker boards. Cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. We just don't seem to have the time anymore to be as active in the community as we were. I know some of it. I mean, I know the reason for some of it, which I won't bring up, but we still try to get in there and see Mr. Shane on Thursdays. And if we're not,
always in Charlie's Saturday night and
Yep.
Rob's Sunday morning.
yep. Rob's going to have to change his time, though, because
We
that
catch-
interferes with our detecting stuff.
We catch Papa Rouse.
Try to catch Papa Rouse
Mhm.
on Tuesday evening as often as we can. Jay on Tuesday. Who else?
Beard, that is
Oh.
capital crazy to you.
Also, Nate on Thursdays before Shane.
Just mentioned him. There he is. Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Hey, Jody.
Hi, Jody. Hey, that's that Archie Treasure Hogs guy
Yeah.
that I didn't know whose sticker that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate does lives on Thursday before Shane.
Silver City Saturdays.
Yeah, Silver City Saturdays. Sometimes I
appearing.
catch it, sometimes I don't, because if I wiggle that bed before a certain time of the morning, I'm in trouble. So, yeah, Nate magically appeared, eh? Yeah, we were talking about the different live streams,
Yeah.
and I was talking about yours on Thursday, and then you
And
pop.
boom.
Yeah. It's kind of like Brockton. If he's not in the live, if you mention his name 3 times, he
Yeah.
pops up.
Like Candyman.
Yeah.
Proctorian.
But we're going to get back into doing more sticker pack giveaways and
Yes.
things. She put a bunch together the other day, and I don't know how many
There's a bunch.
she had, but she had a lot of sticker packs. I noticed some lives I go through anymore, a lot of them are about giving stuff away all the time. We can't afford to give stuff away all the time. And even if we could,
That's not why people should be. in it.
that's not why people should be in a live stream for giveaways. They should be in there for the conversation.
Would you rather D's nuts? You have to watch when Jody sends stickers, he booby traps the envelopes.
Well, I can't believe that out of Jody, Mary.
No.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with giveaways.
Yeah.
But when people go into a live just for a giveaway, that's not right. We,
Take that up with the blonde one.
yeah.
How about both of these? I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, we want to start doing some more giveaways, and we are still at some point going to do a big giveaway, have a big night. Possibly, we know we're going to give away 1 detector, maybe 2, and probably a couple magnet kits. And we're trying to figure out the best way to do that, because a lot of times, like right now, we have 18 people. Sometimes we have 26, up to 30 people.
But when you're giving that much away, there'll be 100 people.
Yeah, if we were,
And we want our all the time supporters.
yeah, we want our supporters, our full-time supporters, to have a better chance at winning. So we're going to come up with a way to do it. I know at one point Rachel went back so many months to videos and lives and seen who was in those, and then she had a race for those people. And we may do something like that, because it's not right for, let's just say T's in here all the time, Mary's in here all the time. I mean, all you are in here all the time. And it wouldn't be right for some person that we've never even seen in the live stream before come in and win a detector. It's just, I don't feel that's right.
Nope.
Like these nuts, this guy, he ain't winning nothing. I won't even acknowledge him in a race. Crazy guy. But we do want people in the live, so we'll try to figure out so much is for our regular people and so much is everybody else that comes into the giveaway, because we want to be as fair as possible, but we want to be fair to the people that are here supporting us all the time, not just the ones that jump in with a giveaway. Oh, awesome, Dirt Devil. Thank you. Dirt Devil's got some stickers and poker chips coming our way, so you'll have to send him some stickers.
Yep, we will.
Hello, John. Did somebody get that troll? I don't see him on my phone. Well, I don't see him on my phone, so somebody. Thank you, T and Mary. I have no idea who that.
He and Mary got them.
Yeah, thank you. D's nuts, no troll. We know who D's nuts is. Sonoma. Hi, Jessica. Any stickers I can put on my kayak? I don't know how kayak. Dang, John. These nuts got nailed. I don't know. That's all right, Jessica. I don't know how kayak worthy our stickers are. If it was these stickers that I used to have, yeah, they would be fine. But the new ones we got, I don't know that they would stay on a kayak very long. T. Rotro, John got these nuts. I don't know. I seen him on the computer. When I went to the phone, I didn't see him, but T and Mary had already nailed him. And when we do our giveaway, whenever that is, we haven't decided what number we want to get to before we do the giveaway. Risha threw out a number, then we got really close. She's like, oh, maybe we better make it a different number. Mainly Dirt Fishing Rob, he said he could make us a deal on a couple of detectors. So we don't know if we're going to go that way, if we're going to do what's it called? It's a Minelab Xterra Pro. We don't know if we're going to do an Xterra Pro. We don't know if we're going to do the two Noctas that he's got. I don't remember the exact. Hi, Grumpy Feller. I'm not a troll. I just here for the free stuff. Hello, y'all. I can't remember what they were, but he said he could make us a good deal on those. So we're going to weigh our options, and then we'll get with Benny and look at a couple options on magnets and stuff and try to repay the community for all the support that we get and pay it back a little bit. Trying to catch up with the chat. I'm dying laughing. John, that's your buddy out east. He probably knew who it was, Steve. Oh, man. But I hope everybody's 2025 is better than 2024. I've tried to think back. When we first started detecting, I know Risha had found 4 silvers and my dad had found 3. Maybe he had found 5 before I ever found my first silver. And they give me such a hard time over that, teasing me about it. And it's like once I found one, I got lucky and found several. And I may never find another one. You just don't know. That's part of it. You get out there and you hope to find some really cool stuff. But I hope everyone's is better than 2024. I had a great 2024, and I know I found at least 2 gold rings in 2024. I may have found all my gold rings in 2024. I can't remember. Had the silver spill, several silvers. And I've got a video coming out, so I can't say too much about silver because we're probably going to have a few videos come out that's got some shiny in it.
Bongars.
But the bucket listers, I found the one permission were not silver. They were other items that I wanted to find.
I know. It's a pound. So
What's up for getting the piggy sticky? I'm just joking, Jody. See, it was a trick, Jody, because I pointed at all these stickers up here and I said that Arky Treasure Hogs, I don't know who that guy is. And as soon as I said that, you showed up. Just like I was talking about the live streams and hi, Jeremy, who was having live streams on what night. And I mentioned Nate. And as soon as I mentioned Nate, boom, he popped up. It was a trick to get you guys in here.
what's my baby doing? Hi, Bubby.
Yeah, let's keep us posted on how Kat's doing.
He said, that's a good name for mommy, D's nuts. Thanks, Brockton. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez.
I don't know, Jody, if I can put it, see it right there?
Oh, no.
It's that red one there, whatever that one is. But yeah, she wanted that TV. So the thing about Risha is you don't help Risha. And Beard Light is the only one that doesn't get yelled at when he's helping. Because you can put something like the antler tree, you can place an antler and she is going to move it. Because it's not going to be exactly where she wanted it. So she'll move it. And she rebuilt the antler tree this time. And she didn't start out the bottom quite big enough. So she had some left over. So she made another little antler tree for Beard Light.
Okay.
See it over there in the corner? And then there's a little one down there beside it. And there's a giant TV. But she was, hey, Frank. She was making fun of me because of the remote control for the new TV, the new Roku TV. And you know how many times I've actually got to touch that remote?
maybe 2.
No, not maybe 2, one time. And that was yesterday.
Did I always have it? Is that why?
So her and Brittany decided to go on a little venture yesterday. So I had the remote. I put it on the channel I wanted. There wasn't 10 minutes. Phone rings. Flat top. Oh, excuse me. We got a flat tire. So I found the off switch and I went and I changed the flat tire for him. And we get back home and you know who took over control of the remote?
It wasn't just any flat tire.
No, it wasn't just any flat tire. She had her tires rotated, and the guy told her something about it was getting down to the second level, but they'd be okay until she got some new ones.
There's the tire. See that big gash? Hey, Ficus and Toast.
I like to never got that tire off.
Yeah, we had to
I
kick it.
kicked and kicked and kicked and pried and kicked, and it wouldn't move, so I put the lug nuts back on,
There's her little tiny donut.
and I put them on loose enough that it should pop loose. So I had her pull forward a couple feet, hoping that the pressure would kind of make it move, which it didn't. So I jacked it back up, and me and Risha both went to kicking, and it finally popped loose.
We got it.
Yeah, we got it. And the best part of the whole thing was when I lifted up the thing that her spare tire was underneath, the little hook part of her jack was there. That was it. So I had to take some vice grips and put on that little bar and set those vice grips, turning that to crank it up. Hi, Jason. Because the jack for my truck was a totally different style jack, so I couldn't use it. So there I am with the vice grips, twisting that tire to get it up off the ground, and we finally got it loose and got it changed. But
It was a pain. It was
yeah,
cold.
and she's supposed to get new tires, I think, tomorrow. I hope. We were showing earlier, Jason, what Risha won from Megadog, and she got a whole bunch of goodies in here, but I guess we're kind of out of the loop on a lot of this stuff because this says gold and gems and it's a 1/4 gram of pay dirt. So I'm assuming that there's some of these gems that are worth some money, but we don't know nothing about none of it.
And I love it. I love it. Jen, Kristen, and Paul.
Risha loves gems and crystals and all that. So we're going to have to get down there by Arky Treasure Hog
Yeah.
and go to that crystal place and look for crystals. Well, Bob, I got a 4-way. It wasn't the lug nuts that I had trouble with, Bob. It was the wheel itself. Even with the lug nuts off, it was like it was froze on. And I don't know why it was stuck so bad, because we had to kick it to try to get it popped where it would loosen up and come off. The lug nuts, I had no trouble getting those off. Yeah, I think, Jason, that's her second or third bag from Megadog, and she got another one from somebody else. And
One from, Jericho.
she got one from Jericho,
Yep.
and I got one from a gentleman prospector. So yeah, we've got to figure out how to pan gold. And we got to looking, and she has won 2 gold panning kits, and I have won a whole 1 gold pan. Well, my one is doing me just as good as all of them you got, because we're not using them. In the spring, you got to go prospecting. That'd be awesome. And I guess there's a couple places around us somewhere that a gentleman prospector knows about. And he told Risha and I that they would take us to the one creek where we'd at least find some little dust or flakes of gold. They've got another creek that they call No Tell 'Em Creek where they don't take anybody. Hi, Jessica. Jessica Dumpster Girls. If you haven't checked her channel out, go check her out. She's awesome. Dang, I need your guys' luck. LOL. A little jealous here, but very happy for you. Thank you, Jason. She's had that one bag of pay dirt for 2 years,
Yeah,
something like that.
I don't want to mess up and lose any of it.
And I know it's got gold in it because she accidentally dropped the bag, and then there was little tiny gold glitter all over the floor.
And we picked it all up.
Yeah, as far as we know, we got it all picked up.
I was down there with a little paintbrush.
Yeah, she had a little paintbrush and a little tiny dustpan sitting there, putting it all back. But I'm going to look again because there's a good possibility Risha and I'll go back to Wisconsin this year. And there's a creek, and I looked it up once, that supposedly has quite a bit of gold in it. So if it's not too out of the way on our way up there or our way back, we may stop and try to get some dirt and buckets to bring back so we have some we can go through. Jason said we've all done that, no worries. But yeah, I'm excited to learn. But man, I don't know how many hobbies a person can have because we magnet fish, we metal detect, and I also fish and I hunt and I forage, and now we're going to get into gold panning, prospecting. So
Leaves less time to make creepies.
bye, Jessica. Happy New Year. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, Risha said it makes more time for making creepies. Sometimes some of her creepies, she comes out to my shop and heats up some of the metal to do different things with it.
I gotta show the, I'm not done with it yet, but I can show them my doll.
She's got a doll she's working on. She wants to show y'all real quick. When you shut it off, put it over a bowl. We figured we would get a tub and then do it all over the tub so we can save as much as we can.
This one I've been working on for months, and it takes me months because I put them back and don't have time or don't want to mess with it right now. But this one I've still got to root some hair on and finish details.
I dispatched.
But this is his little horns. He's got worms coming out of his face. He's got a baby in his mouth. And someone did mention on my YouTube channel that they like the dolls, but except for the babies. And I love babies. This is just for the horror effect. It is not anything to do with my personal opinion. But this is actually a wasp nest, and it has worms and stuff in it.
Yeah, I don't have a sluice box, Brockton.
But that's my baby.
One of them.
One of them, the latest one. I'm working on a dollhouse and a high chair. What else? I have 2 more tiny dolls that I haven't gotten back to.
Yeah, we want to get a sluice box because I think that would help too.
Yes.
But we will get with GP and Mama Bird about that.
Thanks, Bob.
On the sluice boxes because they may know where.
Thank you, Dispatched.
We can get one, a good one, cheaper. We don't need a giant one. I'd like to have one about 3 foot long and a foot wide or however big they are.
That's a good idea, Brockton. It was in the kitchen floor, actually, so
Oh, yeah.
we didn't have to do that carpet thing.
Yeah, it was on the floor, on
Thanks, Brockton.
the tile. It wasn't on the carpet.
Yeah.
But we've been on here a little over an hour, and I think we're gonna get out of here. Make sure you go over and say hello to Rachel, Jersey Ray.
Yep.
Do a beard braid.
Yes.
And thank you all. We wish you all a happy 2025.
Yes.
Hope it is better than 2024 was for you. And you find lots and lots of treasures while you're out there.
Whether you magnet fish, metal detect, or gold pan.
Dumpster dive, whatever you
Yes.
do, we hope you all have a great one. Have a very happy new year. Much love to all of yous. We will see you
Love
next
y'all.
week.
Bye.